All right, based on our last lesson, we'll look into intro to modular arithmetic, and we'll be able to look at some concepts and some terms and that we need to know, and also I think also look at properties. And I remember saying that in summary, okay, I think that's where we stopped. In summary, we agreed that what A congruent B to mod M. Okay, if only that, if what, if M divides A take away B. Okay, if M divides A take away B. Congruence simply means a relation between the number itself and the remainder, okay, alongside the divisor. That's what we mean by in another way to say congruence. So in today's lesson, we'll be looking at two items or three items. Let's take it like that. First, we'll look at for positive numbers, modular arithmetic of positive numbers, and then we'll also look at modular arithmetic of negative number before we move to the arithmetic operation of these individuals. Okay, so let's start with the first one, positive numbers. Okay, now arithmetic operations of positive numbers can be done in this way. First identify the numbers, then perform division, then also find the remainder. Just in 3 steps. First, identify the numbers. So let's call it key 1. Identify the number. Next, perform division. Very necessary. And finally, find the remainder. Okay, now for examples, number 1, we are asked to find or calculate 17 in mode 5. What this simply means, it does 17 divided by 5, and this gives us just where we have it in last class. This gives us 3, remainder 2. That is 17 in mode 5 is congruent to 2. It's in relation to 2. Example number 2. Let's say you have 27 to mode 7. Okay, that is 27 divided by 7, and that will give us equals to 4 remainder 1, right? And that means 27 is congruent to 1 in mode 7. Okay, you can practice with this. You can just pause a little and practice with this, just for emphasis sake. Let's say you can practice with 56 in mode 9. Try this also 75 in mode 4, and then let's see let's see 101 in mode 11. And that is it about positive numbers. Now let's look at negative numbers. Okay, negative numbers. All right, the process is similar to working with positive numbers, but requires a bit more attention to ensure that the results stay within the range of the modulus. Please note, the key is to convert the negative result into positive equivalent within the range of 0 to the number given. Okay, and what am I saying? Let's apply these 3 steps to it, or let me say 2 steps. First, you have to first convert the negative number to give the positive equivalent of that number. Remember, you are working within the range of your modulus. Then you now find you now proceed with the same step as a positive number. Example, let's take some examples. Number one, we are given okay, let's say -3 mod 5. First, what can I add to mod -3 to make it a positive number? Please remember our baseline here is 5 because we are doing mod 5. So whatever we're adding in multiples of 5. So the least multiple of 5 that you can add to 3 to get a positive number is what we are looking for. And what are the multiple of 5 here? You have 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's add 5. So let's take the first one. -3 plus 5. And that will give us 2. Which means -3 mod 5 is congruent to 2 mod 5. Oh, let's say I forget to say it. Whenever you are given a number that is below your modular number or your modular arithmetic number, you don't need to do anything. What am I saying? Let me use a green color here. Pay attention to the green part. What it says is n. Okay, I thought I picked the red, the blue. Let me take this off. Okay, and yes. So for example, if I have n mod m, if n is less than m, then your result remain the same. Then result is same. That is, you're going to have n mod m. For example, before we go back to our negative, if I have 3 mod 4, because 3 is less than 4, the answers remain the same. But if I have 4 mod 3, this is where I have to do 4 divided by 3, which is equal to 1 remainder 1, and that will give us 1 mod. That is, this is congruent to 1 mod 3. Okay, I believe I've cleared this. So whenever you have a number that is less than the modular you are looking for or the modular range, you leave it like that. But when it is above, then you have to divide to get your modular arithmetic result. Okay, so that is number one. Number two, let's say we have -14 to mod 3. Okay, to mod 3. Now what are the multiples of 3 that whenever we add it to 14 we'll have a positive number? We'll have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 is greater than 14, so I can go with 15. But how do you write that? You just need to write -4, 14 plus 3 multiplied by 5 is congruent to negative, okay, not congruent, is equal to -14 plus 15, and that will give us equals to 1. Remember, we are dealing with this. That will give us a mod 3, and that is all. So that's how to deal with negative numbers. All right, next we're looking out for is addition and subtraction of modular arithmetic.